It feels great to be here, and thank you to Lakme for inviting us to be part of the Sustainable Fashion Day. Um, One of the things that we paid attention to for this show was creating an environment. It's rare for us to have direct contact with such a huge audience and in a beautiful room. So to create the space and the ambience with the music and the bubbles and the accessories and the smoke and the stage and everything, we really wanted to cultivate a sense of peace and tranquility and harmony. And the main reason why we would want to share that with the audience is because that's what lies at the heart of the sustainable development of our brand. And
Yeah, like how Mia mentioned, it's important for us to give a totality in about, I mean, apart from the garments, what we make and how we make it, it's also to create that ambience, the feel using all the aspects of the music and the space, which was important. Um, yeah, I mean, all the products what you're seeing are so we use cotton which is hand spun and hand woven. We work with a desi cotton which is kala cotton and an organic cotton. So based on the different materials which we make, we select different cottons there. We work with various different textiles, as you said, as you would have seen, the different craft mix which we do. It's kind of a jugalbandis of doing a handspun with a bandhani or printing over a bandhani or painting it hand over a bandhani. And that's what a whole different looks which we're making, which is for today's time, which is more contemporary and modern, but using these traditional practices.
Can you talk to us about the model and the outfit that she's wearing and the accessories that you have?
So she's wearing a kala cotton yarn dyed a top and the pants, which has a bandhani, like a big bandhani tyings, which we done. So you would see it's an over dyed. So it was a yellow color dyed, which is we use doing pomegranate shell. So all the colors we use are 100% natural. And this is first it was made in yellow and then it is over dyed into an indigo, and that's why you see this sage green color. Mixing those two, and it's it's completely hand spun thing, and there is a clutch which is so you would have seen many clutches in the show which are made of 100% bamboo, with the same cotton fabric. Yeah.
Her silhouette is kind of oversized, which gives it's kind of a take on a hand spun, hand loom, naturally dyed sort of athleisure look. She can move at ease and feel really comfortable. And if you have worn this kind of fabric, which is naturally dyed and lets you move around with ease, it's really comfortable and feels good. And we really think that when people feel good, they're able to make better decisions and connect to other people in ways that make sense. So yeah, that is also a big part of our brand, is an emphasis on connectivity, whether it's between the maker and the wearer, or the wearer and their community as well.
Beautiful. I'm going to open the floor to questions if anyone has any. Absolutely.
The first question you said is about the percentage in our collection. So at present, we would be almost like this particular collection, what you just saw, which has more than 70% of the cotton is here. Lakshmi, come here. No, this doesn't. Either.
Hi, Lakshmi. Lakshmi, would you like to do the introductions? Sure. Okay, so we have with us Lakshmi, the Program Manager, Sustainable Raw Materials at CNA Foundations. If you can introduce us to the very important people who walked into the room right now.
Absolutely. Sangeeta Bivya. So I'm from the CNA Foundation, and this is Sangeeta Kumare and Ankush Patil, farmers, organic cotton farmers from our project with WWF and Shrijan in Chhindwara, Madhya Pradesh. Yeah? Yeah.
I'll just answer that your question. So the collection which you saw, we have different cottons which we've used there. So one is the where the CNA Foundation practices the cotton which we've used with them. We collaborated with a brand called Neutral, and they work with only 100% organic knits, which is nothing to do with the hand spun, but it's 100% organically sourced. And then we have the other cotton, which is the Kala cotton, which is the Desi cotton, which grows organically. And so there are different regions from where we use it. Today in our entire collection, which would we have, so more than 70% we will be using an organic line. There are certain fineness of the fabric which we're trying to develop. We're still sourcing how we can be also 100% organic. The dyes which are all 100% naturals. So we don't use artificial, chemicals to fix it to long laster, but we suggest, one is we don't suggest dry cleaning. We suggest you wash it in a cold water. We even suggest you wash it in a machine, which is fine. So there are instructions written that we end up washing more soap and multiple cycle and more water, though our garments don't need that kind of washing. So if you care about how you wash it, they can last longer. For at least 40, 50 washes. It will fade, it will age, but it will last longer. And that's what, because we've been wearing it and we've been seeing it, people around us who's been wearing it along, yeah.
Could you talk to us about working with the farmers and what their, how it has been and what they have brought to the table and how they've been able to bring your designs to life?
So as a brand, we believe that it's not only us as a designers who are doing things. So one of the philosophy which we have is that we have a unique serial number for every product we produce in 1111. What it means is that like your mobile phones have a serial number, but the garments don't have today. So we have a unique number. So all the pieces would have it. That number gives us traceability of the people who work behind it to even the level where the cotton comes from, and also a person who would have stitched it or the person who would have woven it or handworked it in terms of date and time. So we kind of document to that level, and we've been doing it last 4.5 years, and we are just taking it digitally, and which will make it accessible to the people. So you will see the whole journey of the product of the people who are going through it. Yeah, so it's very important for us to celebrate with the people who have worked on each and every pieces. Yeah.
I suppose each season, as the collection is refined and the processes are repeated, each time you want to get better and better and be more considerate of the environment. And even though, we're not at 100% organic cotton right now, that would be the aim. So you can't do everything overnight, but the goal is to integrate sustainable practices more and more as each season comes, and as more connections are developed which the more that you work and meet people and connect, the more likely you are to meet great partners like CNA.
So, ma'am, आप यहाँ पे आए हैं, आपकी मेहनत का फल इनके कपड़ों में नजर आ रहा है, तो आपको यहाँ लैक्मे फैशन वीक में आकर कैसा लग रहा है आपको?
बहुत अच्छा लग रहा है, कहीं ना कहीं हमारी मेहनत रंग ला रही है। थैंक यू।
बहुत खूबसूरत तरीके से मेहनत रंग ला रही है आपकी, so congratulations आप दोनों को।
एक्चुअली हम बहुत ज़्यादा, आप बिलीव नहीं करेंगे, बहुत ज़्यादा मेहनत करते हैं हम, आप ये जो कपड़ा पहन रहे हैं ना उसके लिए। और अभी जो मुझे फील हो रहा है बहुत अच्छा लग रहा है, रंग बिरंगे कपड़ों में देख के। हम तो वाइट छोड़ते, आप तो कलरफुल करके निकालते हो। थैंक यू।
आप कुछ बोलना चाहेंगी?
मैं ज़्यादा कुछ तो नहीं बोलना चाहती हूँ, लेकिन लगता है कि हम लोग किसानी तो करते हैं, लेकिन कहाँ तक करते हैं? इतना ही कि हम खाने के लिए कर रहे हैं, इतना पता है हमको कि हमारा जो कपास उगाते हैं वो कहाँ तक जाता है और कहाँ क्या होता है उसका तो हमें कुछ पता ही नहीं। हम बस गांव से उठा के बेच दिए व्यापारी को, बस बेच दिए, हो गए, इतना ही पता रहता है।
और आपका जो इतना सा कंट्रीब्यूशन है, इतने बड़े मंच पर आकर रंग लाया है, तो आपको बहुत खुशी होनी चाहिए।
जी बहुत खुशी हो रही है, और ये आगे भी बढ़ी है। हमारी कोशिश है कि जो हम कर रहे हैं मेहनत तो वो सारे लोग करें, और हमारा जो देश है वो मतलब केमिकल से तो बच जाए। जैसे हम धरती माता को क्या दे रहे, जहर ही तो दे रहे हैं, कुछ अच्छा कर रहे हैं उनके लिए। हम तो कहते हैं हमारे मेरा भारत महान है, मेरी माँ धरती माता है, तो धरती माता को हम क्या दे रहे हैं? हम तो कुछ भी नहीं दे रहे, वो हमको वही दे रहे। तो हम जहर दे रहे तो वो भी हमको जहर ही देंगे।
Thank you so much. It's a very powerful statement. Thank you. Lakshmi, would you have anything to add?
No, I think we're just we're really happy to support this sponsorship here at the Lakme Fashion Week. I think really bringing to stage for the first time the farmers who actually grow the cotton and give them, the same space on the stage with where the designers are, and really making that link, which is a very long, complex link in the cotton supply chain, but really being able to stitch that together on a show like this today has really been an exciting opportunity for us. So, thank you.
आप सबके बिना हम यहाँ पे नहीं होते. So thank you to every single one of you for the hard work you put at every stage, from growing it to designing it and then bringing everyone together. So on behalf of all of us, thank you and congratulations for being at Lakme Fashion Week.
Thank you.
If I may ask if there are any more questions.
I mean, I've been following the stuff with Canon towels and things, how are they doing it? And it's not a new concept. I've heard of it about. So India, I mean, in India, there are still certain desi cotton varieties which are there, and in that some of them have their own natural color, which is towards browner, coffee side colors, and there are certain other countries which we have. I mean, our knowledge is yet not there, but I'm sure he can help us. That we would like to see if there is something not genetically modified, and then we are doing it, rather than something naturally which are available and to do it. So yeah, till now it's only been till the brownish cream color which we've been doing, but green color, I'm told there's also purple grays, of course not problem, but pink is there. Yeah, so we just have to do if it's the desi variety or it is something which has been modified and then brought. आप अगर कहेंगे इनको जो कलर्ड कॉटन जो मिलता है कपास रंग पहले से ही कलर वाला जो ब्राउन एक तो अपना बिहार में जो होता है, तो वैसी वेराइटीज ग्रो करने के लिए जो ग्रीन कलर का ही हो या पिंक कलर्स के जो आते हैं, अगर इनकी कोई नॉलेज इंफॉर्मेशन हो या नॉलेज हो तो आप अगर शेयर करना हो। कॉटन तो वाइट, हाँ, so there are very few in India which are Desi cotton which has a color. See, originally they were there, but they were pushed aside because we wanted homogeneous, easy to handle stuff. Right. True. Yeah, so brown one is there, still there. It's one of the three, I believe, a light green, and those also. Those I have to check. Black cotton also is there. Huh? Black cotton. Kala is not black, it's just the bird is black. The cotton is like this off white. So all these is kala. We use this kala. Some of these is kala, some of these are the other organic cotton, but it's the bird, which is not the color of cotton. Yeah.
All right, then. Thank you so much, and we all wish you the best. Thank you.
Thank you.